right, so something that is not too awful exciting, or not too awful exciting of a video that this is gonna be, but this truck here, we've had it for a few years. This is the one that Alex used to drive, and now my father drives it. And we have never gotten around to putting a two-way radio in it. All we've used was handheld two-way radios. And they're a pain in the ass, and the reason why we haven't put a radio in it is because it takes a lot of work to get the antenna wire out through the door and down that mirror arm. So we've neglected to do it, and we've been waiting until we had time, better time. Most of the other trucks, we kind of put the radios in them. Hit and miss here and there, and they went in real quick, but these Freightliners are a little bit of a mongrel to deal with. Another thing that I have to do is I have to replace the AM/FM stereo. So we've got a new AM/FM stereo to go in it. He likes to listen to talk radio and sports when there's a game on or something, that he doesn't like to listen to that through his phone like the rest of us do. So we're going to work on that, and then just got a simple oil change to do on this feeding tractor, and we've got a bunch of other little minuscule jobs to do. Now, Jared's been working on this C500 that Sarah drives, and he has been working on getting the gasket that goes in between the sleeper and the cab. So he's got that just about in there. We had talked about, we thought it was going to be a little difficult to do, and we had talked about taking the sleeper off, because that's what we thought it was going to turn into as far as putting it in there, but it's going in pretty good. They should have that done today. He bought a new driver's seat for it, and just got some odds and ends to do to this. Got the fender to replace. This fender, she went down into a dip, and when she did, the fender got caught up underneath the Moss trailer, and it wrinkled it all up. So we've got a new fender to put on there, and we had a couple of tires to replace here the other day as well. So the sleeper for now is going to stay. So we better get on with what we're going to be getting on to here. We've got a Pioneer radio here, and I don't know where the two-way radio is. He's got it here somewhere. So we'll get after it here. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull this old radio out. Now this might have just a blown fuse, but the knob is broke off of it, so we're just going to go ahead and replace it. We have a Pioneer radio that Jared found online somewhere, and then we have a Midland 50 watt radio. What is this one? MXT 500. So we've got that we're going to put in here, and we're going to get this radio pulled out. We're going to do the radio first, and then I don't know what these things are too, but I found them in my toolbox. I don't know if they're rat trap things or what, but if you just stick them in through the face of the radio, it releases the pins, and it will allow you, see, this one side's not unhooked, but this side we got the pins in on, and this will pry right out of there. So I'll do this side. There.
It says run 2,500 or 2,100 RPMs for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's climbing up the sight glass now.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay, got that one out. We'll see what the new one consists of here. Jared got lucky with the other radio that's in that Kenworth. That one, that one used the same plug off of the truck. So let's see what this does. Well, that job didn't last long. I got this loader to work on here now. Got a steering problem. Alright, so the guy that was moving feed texted right when I was half in the middle of getting that radio out, and he said that the steering has a problem on this loader. So I don't know if we've got something sheared off in the steering valve, or if the valve took a crap, or what. But we need to do a 90-degree turn here, and we've got to get this stuffed in that door. So this might take a little bit. Jared is here with the telehandler. He's going to give me a little assistance here. Alright. Yeah, it's not working so good. Push on this front corner. Gaining. Got a delivery. This delivery guy is probably gonna want to back right in. He's gonna force his way in there. We're gaining. telehandler there wasn't much help. There it goes. That gets it right over there. Alright, that's pretty good. I think we're in now. We're lined up with the hole. We're just gonna give her. We're gonna give her. Alright. We got her in. Alright. Okay. Let's dig into this and see what we've got. Alright, we've got the valance removed that goes around the front of the cab. And I have the shroud removed from the steering column. This motor is all sorts of wet, and the cylinders, I felt those and neither one of them were hot. So I'm just assuming that it's going to need a new motor. So we need to get in here and clean off some of that oil. Get these lines identified. See how it's held in place exactly. And get it out of there and see if we have a new one available for us. So we'll try to dig this out here. Alright, so that cleaned up nicely with just some compressed air, but it looks as though everything is fastened from up above. So all of those lines are identified. I don't know why. I don't know if we had them unhooked when we did the oh, we put new center pins and bushings in this 5-6 years ago. So we'll go ahead and dig into the cab here, and we'll have to take some more of this console apart so that we can get down into where that motor is bolted to the floor here. So that looks like bolts right there. So I gotta get this guy out of here and yeah, get after it. Alright, we've got the whole steering assembly removed from the cab, and now we're going to unbolt this orbital motor, orbital steering valve motor, get that off in there, and then we can bolt up the new one here. So that should come out of there rather easy. 4 cap screws. Then we'll have to figure out how this, I don't know what kind of a unit that we have on there that goes into the steering column here. So let's get after it here. Alright, we've got our new orbital steering valve that we're gonna go ahead and install here. Fucking countersunk.
This one's here. I didn't start it yet.
This one towards me on my left side is started.
No, it's not.
got all three started. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put this one in. Maybe what we could do is get two diagonals.
That one won't go.
I think we should. Hello? Yes. Yes, I had a package come from John Deere overnight, and I just went willy-nilly and opened up what I had, and I opened up yours by mistake. It got dropped here for whatever reason. The UPS guy screwed it up. So I am, and I have a guy going to Syracuse to pick up parts at a Fleet Pride dealership, and he was going to drop them off to you. He was on his way there anyway. Okay, I think he's already to you, but okay. Okay, I'll get a hold of him. I'll text him with your name too, and you'll be in the text message with him. Alright, yep, bye now. Alright, took a little bit to get this orbital steering valve motor in there, but we've got that installed. Now what I have is a new hardware kit. Bolts and bushings to put in on either side of this tilted steering wheel bracket. The old bushings are just a brass type bushing, and they are clear wore out. See this guy here, and then I gotta dig out this bushing here on this one side was worse than the other. I think I actually have to take this wheel off because I think they go in that other way.
Andrew's coming up here if you want to go to lunch.
Alright. Alright, Nate, you keep coming over here and you keep interrupting me. Now I'm going to have to put you to work. So you got to hold the steering wheel now.
I can't, I'm on break.
I got to replace the bushings. And the bushings, boy, I don't know. I thought they went in. They go in from that back side. Can you tilt that down? Okay, you can take that out. That was putting that. Well, I've got to pound that out. Okay. So we can get that. I gotta put this It's like wanting to hit that orbital motor with the same. Okay, I'm in. I think I'm in there. Yeah, I'm in there. Now we just gotta.
We gotta turn it over. So we don't have system yet, right? We don't have system yet, right?
System.
On the
It's
computer.
calling.
Did he get the Tatums back?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh no, you didn't get that back. That's. Those parts I put in there aren't in there anymore. Copy it this way. All that right there. Uh-oh. Hello? Hey, go ahead. You're on my time now. What do you got?
Spectrum listeners, how are you doing today?
Who is this?
My name is Alex and I am calling you from Spectrum Business. How are you doing today?
This isn't Alex, I can tell that. So what is your real name?
Sir, my real name is Alex Mark.
Alright, how do you spell that?
A-L-E-X, Alex, M-A-R-K, Mark.
Okay.
Okay?
Alibaba. Alibaba. Alibaba, is that you? On the magic carpet ride. We are on the magic carpet ride. How many of them little doily, frilly things do you have hanging in your vehicle?
I have to explain it.
How many of them, like doily thistles do you have? Huh?
Hello?
I'm just asking, how many of them frilly things do you have hanging down in your vehicle?
Can you please...
Them tassels?
Come on, be serious with him.
Are you fucking deaf or trying to make?
Oh, am I wasting your time now? Alibaba.
Give me 1 minute to...
Ikbar. Ikbar, what are you doing, Ikbar? Ikbar.
1 minute to explain you.
Yeah, go ahead, explain.
Watch out.
Sir, actually we need to provide you new router and new modem and that will be totally free of cost. You don't need to worry
felt my
about
Hey, can you give me that to
I
English?
felt my English
Give
bad.
us-
What's that now? You need to put a new modem in for me?
Yes, we need to provide you new router and new modem and that will be totally free of cost.
It'd be
You don't
free.
need to worry about payment. You only give us to a perfect time. We will come to your location and install our new devices. Okay? And the second thing is we are also running a new promotion in your area.
Oh,
So
sure
we
you are.
provide you-
Sure you are. All right, goodbye.
Yeah, tell me that in English, you fucking idiot.
Alibaba and
The oily things. How many of those do you got?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. This is Skylar. Before I go on, I just want to be clear. This call is Medicare related. There's a coverage no longer
okay.
plan that needs to be
Jeez, can you guys believe this?
relevant to you. We
2 telemarketer calls in 3 minutes. Hey, come on. Okay, so I left that clip, that last clip in real time because I wanted to show you that telemarketer calls come in so often. It is ridiculous. So we were getting these bolts in there and the phone rings. I didn't know who it was. I had to answer the phone. Always have to answer the phone. So you did see me stop and text there for a minute, but I got these parts overnight. It was 3 packages. I was expecting one package to have the hardware in it. Another package was supposed to be one of these rubber seals. And then the third package was supposed to be the motor itself. So the first package, I didn't even look at it. I just opened it up. Well, it wasn't ours. It wasn't mine. It would belong to a woman that lives, I don't know, 10 or 12 miles away from here. And it was an overnight item that she was supposed to receive. So what I did is I had one of our guys deliver it to her as he was going to get parts. A few minutes later, the UPS guy came back to the house, back to the shop here, to grab the package that he accidentally dropped off along with the hardware that he was supposed to drop off. Well, I had told him, I said, we took that package to that woman. It was some kind of a like a thermostatic control valve or something like that went to something. She works at a restaurant down near Nedro. But at any rate, I was just texting her back now, telling her, she texted me thanking me, and then I texted her back. You know, the UPS guy did come back to get the package, so it wasn't like they neglected doing what they're doing. So we've got this unit here ready to go back into the loader. New hardware kit. It was getting sloppy. You could wiggle it back and forth, and now it is nice and tight, but these bronze bushings were flat wore out, and now we're all up and like new again. Here's the one that was on the left side. That wasn't as bad as the one that was on the right. Right, Nathan? Thought of the day. Don't call me when we're busy.
Good horse doesn't refuse the saddle.
Okay. All right. What do you got? Any thoughts? No? All right. I got to get back to work. All right. We've got these lines all hooked up on that steering valve unit. We've got to hook up the park brake yet, but we might as well start it up and make sure we don't have any leaks or whatever like that. We'll go and start this. And I got the steering lines hooked up right anyways. It steers to the corresponding direction that we turn the wheel. Sounds like we're out of oil, or low on oil rather. So I had a lot leaked out of this while we had everything unhooked. So yeah, all right, let's finish our stuff here, which we are going to finish putting this together in the morning. We've got to put the brake valve back up in there, hook the brake pedal to it, and get our console on there, get the floor mat back in, and whatever like that. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. All right. Well, we've got this project done, but it needs an oil change. So we might as well do that. We've got the cab all put back together. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. Andrew worked on some projects while we were doing the orbital steering valve on this payloader, but it took a couple of days to get parts, so there was some projects going on in those couple days, and you're gonna see in the next video what he was working on while we were doing this job here. So rather than confuse anybody, we're just gonna put that in to the next video, and this job on this blade is what you'll see coming out.